Yo, hey, this is for me again. This is food for thought. I'm food, and here's a thought. So I had to look this up the other day. Is marriage permanent? Is marriage thought to be a permanent arrangement? This was my question. I just have to recheck these things because, heck, I re-looked up addiction. That did change since I was a kid. That definition is a little different right now. Things like efficacy, for some reason, that doesn't mean the same thing. There's been a lot of definitions that change over time. Whether that's how the word is intended or whether there's some evolution, whether there's a narrative trying to spin it or something like that. But in this case, we're talking about marriage, right? What does marriage mean? I'm not just talking about Western civilization, I'm talking about civilization. So I did a little bit of research. I didn't go too far. You know how this is. I don't want to get down a rabbit hole. There's enough stuff that you can look up. And I'm sure if I looked this one up, there would be some discrepancy through the history of time. But right now, at least from Google consensus, it does seem that marriage is still thought of to be permanent. It's a permanent union, it's a permanent contract, it's a permanent arrangement, whatever you want to say, it's thought to be permanent. Now, granted, there are some people who do not feel that way, but in general, marriage is permanent. My wife just told me, no, marriage is not permanent. That's why she's okay to go with this divorce and scream at me at the top of her lungs because marriage wasn't permanent. It's not exactly why she was screaming, but that is what she was screaming. And, I don't know if I should be recording all that, but, whatever. The point is that, is marriage permanent? You tell me. Food for thought.